Good afternoon and welcome to the team. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us on this first episode of Exceptional Educators. Thank you so much for being here.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Thanks
Thank you
for
so much.
calling us. It's a
Thanks
pleasure to
for
be here.
Right. So my first question is, as educators, what do you think is missing most from the lives of children today?
If I want to answer, I would say that the students are missing the joy of being with each other, in the company of each other, and learning together. That joy is being missed by the students.
Okay. Anyone else with thoughts?
I will say, like, yes, I want to add in this. I feel they are missing their childhood actually. Right from the beginning, they are introduced to the virtual world, so they lose touch with the reality. Like as a child, I used to play out, I used to listen to my granny's stories and used to enjoy the scent of soil after first rain and stargazing at night, all these things, and being with sibling. I think all these things are missing in today's childhood. Now when the child is still young, even 6-month old child is introduced with mobile, the child, and we feel proud that the child can play with it and can operate these gadgets. So that reality is lost, and in fact, like, I feel we are turning them into human robots only, where there are no feelings. Because during even summer break, we used to visit our siblings, our aunt, grannies. Now that is missing. Every summer now, it's a prestige, like we used to go to some hill station or even abroad. That kind of planning is done. So children, that touch with the family, the touch with friends, with nature, everything is almost lost. And we are now, like, people, they have started revising. It is never too late to mend, it is said. So I feel like maybe we will be able to save them and we will let them enjoy their childhood.
So nice, ma'am. Please tell me a little bit about your school, about the location. It's a name that I first came across only through the paper.
Right. Like school is at a very, it's a small town, I will say, very small place. Like there are no amenities like city. So like it is, I will say it has serene environment, full like nature all around, greenery all around. So like people, they are also like, because it's a small place, so they are still like, it is saved from I'll say from what children of cities they are suffering. So children, they still have that innocence, they enjoy nature, and they are docile, they listen to the teachers. And that's why I think, because they listen, they obey, and they are excited to do the things, that we have got the result.
Oh, wonderful. Tell us, how do you use the children's post at school?
Well, ma'am, every day early morning, this children's post is posted in all class WhatsApp group by our respected English HOD, Mr. Laukesh. And as the children's post have articles related to various subjects like science, social science, English, then our subject teachers, during their regular lectures, for 5-10 minutes, they discuss about the related topic, which is focused on that day. And as children have gone through the newspaper, they know about it, so they enthusiastically they participate in that discussion.
Oh,
So
very nice.
this helps them to widen their outlook, at the same time enrich their knowledge too. Then we have like a few exercises which are there, like replace the underlined words or highlighted words with synonyms. So we take that activities also, which helps them in vocabulary development. As writing skills is concerned, they're writing stories, poems, even articles, so that is enhancing their writing skills. By solving those puzzles which are in the newspaper, that critical thinking is enhanced in them. even what if challenge, that is a beautiful concept actually, because even we are with a theme right now, understanding the sea. So we have given them what if, like if sea creatures could live on land, and if human beings could live underwater. So they have come up with a good not only passages, I would say, but even poems. They have started creating poems as such. So yes, so overall, we are using this children's post very judiciously. Yes.
How nice. So, one of the things that all of us in the editorial team want to know is that we get so many lovely contributions from your school. It truly stands out. The school truly stands out. How does that happen? How do we encourage the
Uh,
children to send so much participation?
yes, ma'am. I would like to give this answer.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, am, am I audible?
Yes, you are, sir.
Yes. Yes. Actually, its process started well, in early starting. That only few students who participated or contributed their articles, and they solved the puzzles and all. But afterwards, that early morning, when it published that Indian Post Students Group. So that
Mm-hmm.
time, our honorable principal ma'am also appreciated them on that group, and then teachers and one cheer from students also. So that appreciation, it works, ma'am, here. And that some students actually they won't make move unless their friends do the same thing. So here
Mm-hmm.
that peer appreciation also works. And of course, that one example I remembered, that one mother always wants to, even if there are two children at home, so always a mother wants to their children become more healthy. So that time she only said one thing, that who will eat these two chapatis more. So
Mm-hmm.
her motive is very clear, that my students will become more healthy and sustainable development. So these things I really remembered, and always all the teachers and my principal ma'am push those students to work on hard upon this. And of course, and nowadays I can see even six standards also, they get participated, they more contributed, and this is not like a competition, but actually they also now want to develop. And this is the thing actually, that appreciation, it really works, I must
Ma'am,
say.
I would like
Now
to
that
add here.
appreciation, yes, yes, Nehal,
Yes,
please.
yes. The student whose content is published on that day, we tell them to read in the particular lecture.
Oh,
Okay, and then
really?
yes, and that child is appreciated and applauded lively over there in that lecture. So indirectly, others are also motivated. Like students started writing about the days, like Constitutional Day. Then different students, they came up like Anti-Corruption Day, then Vijay Divas,
Hmm.
even Indian Navy Day, Goa Liberation Day, which all published in the newspaper as such. So it's like the that appreciation, that motivation, which they get right from the teachers as well as principal ma'am also, because every day, in the class group, the teacher highlight those students, class teacher. She highlights those students, and she puts that name in the class WhatsApp group. And then they are being applauded, appreciated right from the principal ma'am to other teachers. So that creates a motivation in them as such.
Oh, super, super. So I have one more question, which is that it's not just the quantity of content, not just the number of emails, but the quality of content we get from your school is also excellent. So obviously there is something that your school is doing very right. What is it that you're doing so right?
If I I want to tell you that we have a language development plan prepared for the students, and this language development plan is completely based upon writing skills, development of writing skills and vocabulary. So the
Okay.
students, they have been monitored, they have been properly guided by the teachers how to write the content from the very beginning. And from the very beginning, is in the month of little bit late, we have started already. In the month of July, we started with it. But the students, they came up with different ideas. The ideas they came out, means we say out of box ideas, when we took some of the topics to give them to write on some topic, and they sent it to us. So whenever they write some content, they send it to us. Now, even for your Children's Post of India, they write the content, they send it to us, we edit it, and then we send it back to them and ask them to rewrite it. So the students, they get very motivated. They get happy to see the content that is edited, and they can see something is changed. Some words, new words are used. So they make it more attractive actually. So this has happened that the students have given their contribution in such a beautiful way. And here, not only that language development plan, but their own efforts to develop their language, they are actually appreciable.
Same thing also for art. The art we get from your school is also quite exceptional. So
Yes, our art teacher, Mr. Ganesh Rani, he is very enthusiastic. He become a kid along with them, and like he won't take care about time. He will just sit for long hours with student, and they are even ready to come on off days to learn art from him. So it is all because of his dedication that student in our school, they are very enthusiastic and they are doing very well.
they are, actually they are. So,
Yes.
Ma'am,
Actually,
we
I'll say
also
it's a teamwork. Moreover, it's not only that art as a subject, as CBSE is laying emphasis on art-induced education. So all subject teacher, they have started working on that. So we are using art in our study also. And as you say, the student content is very good. It's not that only in language, in other subject also, like in unison. Long before CBSE came with these ideas of project-based learning or art-induced learning, my teachers, my team is already working on that. That's why a student, they can think like that. So thinking out of box, that was prompted, motivated, and that was induced by teacher. And it is a constant process in each and every activity that is repeated. Whatever we do, these things are always kept in mind. And that's why, like student, they have started thinking in that manner, and they are very good at writing. As Mr. Lavke said, that language development plan was, we found that student, they have very good ideas, but they were not able to write because of vocabulary. So we started working on vocabulary, and that also student, and that was not in a routine manner. Like we researched on that for 1 year, and we came out with various activities. Few activities we take from your post also, which are really wonderful, and that has also helped. We had added those in our program, and worked. Student, they are learning it enthusiastically.
yes, ma'am, please continue.
For from which part?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. We heard as far as the students participated enthusiastically.
Yes. And moreover, we participate in various activity on all India level. There were many online activities and competition. And now also, like student, they have registered themselves. They are from some
According to you, what are some of the challenges that educators face? Are there too few or too many? I can't
Yes.
hear you.
Yes, yes, we are there. Actually, the educators are facing the problem that is, you see now, the most important, this is the time which was actually of the pandemic. This was really the toughest time in the history of education, I can say. The way the teachers had to start with the online teaching, suddenly switch to that, it created a lot of chaos, first of all, because not only in the cities but in the rural areas of India, it was for educators. It was difficult to understand the procedures, how to use Zoom, how to use Google Meet, some other apps and all. So they were not trained to this. I can say more than 90% of people, they were not so much habitual to these platforms.
Mm-hmm.
More than that, and so it was really tough for them to cope up with the situation, and even it is that they had to keep the students engaged.
Mm.
That was a real challenge, and keeping students online and engaged, that is just like, you can say it was a circus for the teacher. So they were challenged with this new things, and I found that after a couple of months, or we can say after a few weeks only, the teachers, they started with all the online activities the way CBSE expects. I think more than that.
Mm.
So this was required, and somewhere this educators, they have come up triumphantly with this. So educators, though they had some problems, but assessment and all that, they had to uh, check the students' learning. But this has been done very enthusiastically, and I salute the teachers. They are the people in this time of the coronavirus, that they were the people who stood with the students in this time. They took care of the students.
We agree, sir. Completely we agree. I'm a parent and I've seen my own child's teachers work so hard with the students that on PTM I said, ma'am, I don't want to say anything. I just want to bow to you in gratitude
Your voice is
for
breaking,
managing
ma'am.
this. So, so tell us now about
Thank you so much.
feedback about the children's post. What is it that you like about the post? What are we doing right? And what can we do better? All of you.
Yeah.
I'll start.
Mhm.
Actually,
Yes, please.
Children's Post is doing its best, I would say. It has given one of the platform for our students, where they can showcase their talent. The most thing, as I said, that what if challenge, then even that book review, odd man out, where here it is not like only you have to specify the odd man out, you have to give the reason for it.
Mhm.
That is because here, the children are like, they start to think from different angle then. Because, okay, if this is an odd man out, what is the reason? Or other reason also, if you can give for that, or any other odd man out from that particular question as such. So it's like the students they have started to think from different angles also. And yes, the way the children are acknowledged through the mail when they send, like the responses which they send through the mail, and they are acknowledged by Children's Post. I think the attention is given to every sender who sends the responses. So that is also the way the children are more motivated, and they are encouraged through this. So this is the best part of Children's Post.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mm. And if I want to talk, I would add in this, that is the British Council puzzles you add in this one. It's really fabulous. That our students, they take a lot of interest in learning new words and using them in that, whatever the words are there in the riddles and puzzles. They use them actually in their own English, when they communicate, when they write. It's really good, and that has also boosted our confidence that our
Wonderful.
students are doing better.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Yes,
And
and
Niti, I think all subjects are taken very thoroughly. As today also, I have seen very good information is given regarding science. That particular, even I did know that there is fungus which can eat abdomen of flies and make it a kind of zombie. So this kind of information is really helpful. But I would request you to include artificial intelligence or a topic related to that also in that. So otherwise, so it is, I think it's a complete package. Even early morning, when I wake up, the first thing is to see what is now today, what is there in the post. That is the
Oh,
first thing I do when I get up in the morning.
oh, nice,
and
ma'am.
it's
Thank you.
And thank you so
It has
much
become
for this.
habitual to
Thank you
us.
so much.
yes,
Yes.
and it's really helpful to in writing skills also, even in in daily curriculum, because the what if challenge also, the student come up with the new ideas. It's really wonderful, ma'am. It's really helpful. Thank you very much for
Even our children are waiting, ma'am, in the morning, like when the sir is going to
Yes.
post the newspaper. Sometimes
I receive many messages and calls.
And if he is late, they start inquiring.
yes.
Yes.
I'm so overwhelmed right now to hear this, ma'am. Thank you so much. We are all, I'm sure I don't know if you know this, but we are all a group of parents who work together to bring out the children's post every day. So it is so overwhelming for
Wow.
us right now to hear this. Thank you so much. Good. And my last question for the day, as educators, what is the most gratifying part of your life?
Ma'am, this
Yes,
particular
ma'am.
moment when actually, the moments like this, when we
Yes.
are made proud because of our children, like, when they succeed, when they prosper, whatever we
And
have
we are
taught them.
invited because of our children only.
Yes. So this is the, this moment is most gratifying for us. Yes.
and there is a ma'am a unique satisfaction, in seeing the look on the student faces as they observe new ideas and the new concept and they implement it in their daily lives. So this is really gratifying and proud moment to us.
How nice to hear this.
And for me, actually, when I see my students, they prosper, they are doing their best, they are performing their best, and they're writing in a such beautiful manner. That is an achievement for me. And the students, they have made us feel proud. And it was possible just because of your cooperation and your support. Thank you, Children Trust of India.
Thank you, sir. Ma'am, Savita ma'am, would you like to add anything?
Yes. For as a leader, like it is gratifying when I see that my staff is happy and there is smile on the faces of children and parents, and when they come wishing us that it's all because of you, student, they are pursuing a doctor, they are in the they are there for various they have taken various subject, and even some they have become doctor, engineer also. And when they connect us through Facebook or WhatsApp, through any social media, and they remember us and say that, ma'am, whatever today we are, it's all because of you. That is gratifying, really.
It has been a wonderful, wonderful 30 minutes for us, ma'am. Thank you so much. I think I'm going to be smiling for the rest of the day now.
Same here, Nidhi, and thank
Same
you
here.
so very much for inviting us all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so
Very
much.
Have a great day ahead.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah.